If everything is important, then nothing is really important. Here is why I have started talking about faith and in particular Christianity as a psychologist in order to be a better psychologist. Hi, if you have no idea who I am, my name is Claudiu Manea. I'm a psychologist and a therapist, and for the past 10 years I've been helping families grow stronger together and function better together. Now, why is this important? Why is it important to talk about faith and to talk about Christianity in particular? Well, it is because these days a lot of people have what I call a Frankenstein religion, which basically means that they take things from different religions, from different dogmas, and so on, and they pick and choose according to what they think it suits them. So they make up this really particular recipe for a religion depending on how they feel and depending on what they are looking to achieve. They look at religion like a buffet. Okay, so what does this religion tell us about sin? Oh, sin is bad. Okay, we are all born sinners. Christianity says that we are all born sinners. I don't like that. It doesn't make me feel good. I'm going to dismiss that notion and I'm going to move on, maybe to something that tells us that all people are good, that we are this bowl of sunshine, and everything is peachy and everything is warm and all of that. What else? Well, I like some things about Christianity, for instance, that it says that family is really important and all of that. But Christianity says that being gay is bad. So I have gay friends, and I'm not going to condone that type of thinking. So let's just move on. What about a religion where nothing is really bad, where there is this radical acceptance of everything and you can pretty much do whatever you can? Well, it's going to be a blend between Buddhism and something else. And that's how you end up with people believing stuff like we were planted here by aliens and we are all living on the back of a unicorn that farts rainbows, and we all need to do to perform rituals in order to also fart rainbows, and our purpose here is to go back to the source, which would be the original rainbow fart, and smell that original rainbow fart so we can ascend to a higher plane of existence, and all of that. And when someone like that goes out to have a cup of coffee with friends and tells them about this religion that they have discovered, they are not regarded as being completely insane. They are regarded as being on a spiritual journey. They're on a spiritual journey, they are finding themselves and all of that. Whereas, if another person is a practicing Christian, meaning that they practice the faith, they stick to the rituals, to the dogma, to all of the systematic things that make up Christianity, they are regarded as being old-fashioned, not very bright, really uptight and intolerant. So, and why is that a problem? Well, the problem is that Jesus said that I am the way, I am the way, the truth, and the life. So that means that there actually is a way, that there actually is a truth, and that there actually is a way, a correct way to live your life. And that's why Christianity is the only religion that is in tune with everything that we know about reality from science. Because science assumes that there is a way and that there is a truth, and it sets out to find what the way and the truth really is. Science is an endeavor to uncover that truth about the way that the world is functioning. So if you say that there are more than one, that there is more than one way, you're basically saying that it doesn't matter, that there is no particular way that is better than the rest of them. And science doesn't, it usually doesn't do that. It's action, reaction, and so on. So it's not action and maybe you get a reaction at one point. No, it's a rule. It's do this and it happens like that. That's why Christianity is the closest to the scientific way of thinking. If nothing can be predicted, then nothing matters in the end. So, what does this mean? It means that the world that we live in is governed by an order, and it is governed by a hierarchy. And the hierarchy manifests itself from top to bottom, not the other way around. So God doesn't need to conform to your ideas, Christianity doesn't need to get your blessing to exist. You need to conform to it, not the other way around. And if you choose not to, because of course you can, there are consequences for choosing not to. And in order to illustrate this point, I'm not going to choose a spiritual law, I'm going to choose a physical law. For instance, gravity. Gravity exists and acts upon reality no matter what opinion you have about that. So gravity doesn't require your blessing in order to act. You can, of course, disregard gravity and act like it doesn't exist. However, there are going to be extremely serious consequences for you doing that. It's the same with other types of laws. The world that we live in is made up of three dimensions of reality. If you want to call them that, I call them levels of reality. The material level, the psychological level, and the spiritual level. All of these levels are governed by laws, and you disregard the laws at your own peril. So that's why I think that whenever we are talking about understanding reality in one way or another, whether it's a psychologist talking about understanding the reality, whether it's a priest, whether it's a scientist, we should talk about understanding reality by taking into account and at least acknowledging the fact that there are that there are other levels to this understanding. Just because I am a psychologist, that doesn't mean that I shouldn't acknowledge the fact that there is a material level to this world, and that there is a spiritual level to this world. So disregarding this fact serves no one, and that's why I think that it has made me a better psychologist talking about faith and about Christianity than I was before, when I was still a practicing Christian, but I didn't talk about it all that much because I liked to keep them separate. So that's all I had for you today. If you found it interesting, please don't forget to hit subscribe and ring notification bell so that you see whenever I post something new. If you want to learn more about this idea of understanding reality, of the three planes of the world and so on, I have a free seminar available to you that you can join right now, and we can talk about all of this stuff inside. So hopefully I'll see you there. Whether that's the case or not, thank you very much for taking the time to listen to this and making it to the end. And I hope you have a great day moving forward. Thank you. Bye.